to get paid about how much? 4 or 5.
Once the auctioneer gets going, his enthusiasm is unbridled. He's hoping for the right price so these horses can find their forever home.
Probably ain't going to get much bigger.
And you can be sure that they're no one-trick pony.
Going once. Sold. 850. Thank you, ma'am.
These horses are getting their second chance through the equine program at Arrendale State Prison and the Department of Agriculture.
These horses have been abused, abandoned, starved, beaten. The Department of Ag removes these horses from the private residence and they bring them to us for rehabilitation.
Dennis Gallman, the equine manager at Arrendale State Prison, and his team, that includes 2 offenders, then prepare the horses to be auctioned off. But it's not an easy process.
We go through the starvation phase, which is where we gain weight. We put weight on these horses. We go through a trust stage, which is where we handle the horses. We get the horses, gain the horses' trust again. And then we go through the stage of where we find out if they're rideable or not. And if they're not rideable, then we try to break them and ride these horses. If they are rideable, we'll continue to ride them, exercise them, build up their endurance.
That money raised from the equine auction then goes towards things that the horses need, like food, water, vet care, and equipment. And this time they were able to raise $1,500.
I mean, a big sell point for horses is that they're rideable. And they're able to saddle up, they're able to have a bit in their mouth, because a lot of riders, they want that.
Offender Courtney Perry has been working with the equine program at the prison for just a few months.
When you think of rescue teams, you think of dogs and cats maybe, but you never really think of horses, and there's a lot of horse abuse cases out there.
But she says she's already learning so much. Perry says it's not just beneficial to the horses.
These horses have been through traumatic situations, and so have I. So when we come together and we work together, we can really develop a bond and heal each other.
Stephanie Cawthorn is the other offender on the equine program team. She's been with them for about 8 months now.
It makes me feel good knowing that I'm helping something that's so innocent that doesn't have any control over what happens to them in their future. So we just try to brighten their days, love them, groom them, and just do things to make them feel good, and it makes us feel good.
Cawthorn says being a part of the equine program and going to auctions has prepared her to eventually return to society. She says programs like this also help reduce recidivism by giving offenders a shot at a long-term career.
I'm about to start large vet tech. We're doing an animal caretaker OJT. It's 1,200 hours. They all come from the college. I'm trying to get some connections while I'm in here so I can proceed in this in my future because I feel like this is my gateway to freedom.
The equine program has helped out dozens of horses, but those horses have also given the offenders a second chance, one more time to saddle up. And that's straight from the horse's mouth. Cassandra Ortiz for the Georgia Department of Corrections.